Hi guys, Katie-Louise here. Welcome back to my channel. It's now a trip haul. This is from my most recent trip to Walt Disney World in August. I was there, if I look at my calendar, August 18th through the 22nd, even though I got home on the 23rd due to the Charlotte curse, as my cousins call it. Basically, we were delayed in Orlando for weather in Charlotte for over an hour. And we were on the plane, and then we had to sit on the runway for about 5 minutes because of traffic going into Charlotte. And then my original flight home was canceled, and the next one was delayed. Then we had to wait for crew, and then we finally just got in at I got home by 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, that was not fun. But now I get to show you guys my trip haul. I am so excited. I kind of divided it. Stuff that's not from Galaxy's Edge and Galaxy's Edge. And I will talk about what's on my head, don't worry. But first things first, I want to show you guys something from a previous trip to the Disney store. Not the most recent one, the one before that. He was returned, and nothing's wrong with him, but he was returned, and I got a Bigfoot Yeti. I did not get this in Disney World, but he's sold there. He has the cute little big feet, and look at that face! Somebody returned him. I can't. My mom and I call him Steve. Steve the Yeti. He's mainly named for Steve Harrington, but to us he just looked like a Steve. But he was returned at our local Disney store, our nearest one, which is 45 minutes to an hour away, and he was returned. They did not know why, and he was just kind of sitting behind the register because they didn't have anywhere else to put him. My mom and I saw him. He was like $15, and we said we'll take him. And the girl had to go on her headset and actually say, "We found a home for the Yeti." So this is Steve. He says hi. So yeah, that was Steve. I just had to introduce Steve to you guys. Sorry, Steve, I dropped you on the floor. So now we're going to talk about Disney World. First, again, before I get into bigger, this is a must-have now for every trip to come. It is a fan, but it looks like Mickey's holding it. I got this, not this last trip, the trip before, because I actually had forgotten my inhaler when I went in May, which is bad. I am an asthmatic. I had it this time, but oh, it's dying. It's just a little bit of a breeze. And also the things are really bent. I gotta fix them before my next trip in November. So, I stayed by myself. This was my first solo trip, and I don't think I'd do it again. It's not that I didn't enjoy myself in Disney. It just wasn't as magical by myself, which sounds horrible. But, you know, it was fine. It was really crowded. It was really hot. Would never go in August again. And because I was a solo traveler, I think that was the reason they put me at the back of All-Star Music, because that's where I stayed. Look at the little... So I got a note from the manager when I checked in. And then I also got, I don't know where it is, I think it's in my purse that I traveled with. I actually got a thank you card, signed personally by the general manager, Kristen Lindsay, welcoming the Fidium family back to the resort because my mom and I have stayed there before. It was just me, but yeah, it was fine. This was also in the room. Every time it's there, I take it home because I put them up, and it's Mickey Mouse. My aunt even brought one home for me. I don't know what happened to that one, but she and my cousins went, and it was Mickey Mouse. I think it was just Mickey, and she actually knows how much I love Mickey and how much he means to me, so she brought hers home. But mine, it says, "Today we are the shapers of the world of tomorrow, Walt Disney." It's a quote. And it says, it's going to make me emotional because, hey, dreaming is what we do best. Thank you for sharing in our dream. Because if you don't know, Walt Disney World is Walt Disney's greatest dream. So I'm going to show you what I had to buy him. And next time I go, I might buy his friends, and I might get a bigger version of him. But if any of you watch the Netflix series, Rilakkuma and Karu, you'll know exactly who he is. And if you don't, I recommend you go watch it. It's about 8 to 10 episodes. I don't know off the top of my head. And they're short, and they're so good, and they're stop motion. Please go support that show. I had to get my own Rilakkuma, which means bear in a relaxed state. I saw him in the Quai exhibit. But this is him, and he's got his little zipper, and when you unzip the zipper, you see the polka dots like on the show, and I would guess the manga or whatever he's from originally, but I know him from that show. And he is super, super soft, and this was I had Rilakkuma day, and the day I went to Epcot, it was... I think the 20th was the day I went to Epcot. and I was like, I'm getting Rilakkuma. And I wanted to get the bigger one, but he wasn't like this soft kind of fur. It was a more coarse, which they describe his fur as coarse on the show, but I wanted the little guy. Well, I wanted the bigger one, but this is the only one with the fur like that. But I love him. I think he's precious. And he just kind of chills in my room, which is perfect because he's a bear in a relaxed state. This was the last thing I bought on Disney property. And yeah, they gave me a plastic bag. They're supposed to do away with those, but I bought the Pride ears. They are glittery ears with a satiny rainbow bow. I need to find some way to put like a cap on the bottom because they actually scratch the back of my ears. But I bought these because they actually remind me of Epcot Center Minnie's outfit for Epcot Center, which is what I'm going to do for Dapper Day because I have a hollow skater dress. Yeah, because I played Starlight Express. My costume was hollow. So I bought the ears right before I left my resort on the 22nd, before I was like stuck in airport for hours. I bought them at the gift shop in Music, and I love them. I can't wait for Dapper Day in November, which I will be at. And then the last thing I purchased the entire trip was the hollow, it's hollow, I swear. Yeah, there we go, you can see it a little. The Magic Mirror Loungefly. It's clear. I really love it. It still has its silica packets in the bottom because I just put it in my room. I absolutely love it. I wasn't going to buy it this trip. I was going to wait for November. My mom's like, if it's out of stock, you're going to be unhappy, so just buy it now. I bought it in the airport. It was $80 exactly, and then I got a pass holder discount, so it was cheaper than that, but I got it, and I'm so happy with it. Like all the hollow, and yeah, I love it. I'm addicted to Loungefly. Okay, moment you've all been waiting for. Galaxy's Edge stuff. Galaxy's Edge was amazing. I got to go there on the 21st. Yes, I rode the Falcon. I rode the Falcon 6 times. I actually kept track. I think I did every position twice. My favorite was Right Pilot, which is the one you control it going up and down. Down is push it forward, up is push it back. It's honestly like a ride at a classic amusement park I've been to. If I say what it is, you guys will know exactly where I'm from, which I don't want to do that. No, actually it's far enough away, but yeah, no one probably has heard of it. But yeah, Right Pilot's my favorite. And then I wanted to be a gunner, but actually my favorite was Right Pilot and Engineer were my favorites. I didn't like being a gunner. So, one of the things I got was the hat, and it says Black Spire Outpost, and I was, like, wanting to get a baseball cap in Galaxy's Edge, and when I saw that, I thought it was great. Then I got the reusable bag that says Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Landing 2019 with BB-8 and the Falcon, and there's the new Highway to Use logo, which is on everything, and then with the Falcon. So yeah, I just wanted to say, the first time I walked in the land, like, I walked in, and there's Ray, just walking around, so just me and her. So I said, oh, hey, Ray, and she came over and talked to me, and we had a chat, and it was like, what is happening? And then I made my way to the marketplace, and then I had to find the Cantina, because I had a reservation, and I did hear the dun 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 dun, and DJ Rex, formerly known as Captain Rex, says to say hi, because he's amazing. I cried a little. But I'm going to show you guys. This was my, there's collectible coasters at the Cantina. They're just cardboard. But that was my coaster. I originally got, you can see on there what my drink was. But I originally got just water. And then I kind of, like, the guy kind of, like, pressured me. The bartender pressured me to order a drink. I have a berry allergy, so it was very hard, but he knew exactly what I couldn't have, like what had anything berry in it. And he was like, is there a certain kind of berry you're allergic to? I'm like, I just avoid it all. Well, that limited my options a great deal. And no, I cannot drink the blue milk. It would kill me. It has a berry base, and I did not know that. Thank God I didn't order it. But I want the Tauntaun cookie. It looked delicious. It looked just like a sugar cookie. And if you get the blue milk in the Cantina, it has a cookie on top, and I want that cookie. So, but the drink I got with all the red, I got a Blurg Fire. A Blurg Fire is lemonade with pomegranate juice and habanero lime it wasn't salt. It was like crushed habanero with some lime on the rim. And I would get that drink again, but ask without the habanero lime. I'm not actually a fan of spicy things, but together it was all really good. But then when I wore away a little spot of the habanero, it was actually the drink. I liked the drink better without it. Also, nobody told me, a line of habanero like right here on my nose, and it's in all my pictures, in the Cantina. And then I rode the Falcon 6 times. And then, of course, I went to the docking bay because I had to. And I recommend to everyone the tip yip with the mac and cheese substitute. I think it's vegetables with the mac. Get the mac and cheese. It's so good. But if you can, get it without that green sauce. I don't know what it is. It was okay. It was very, like, tart. But the tip yip, by the way, because I'm using Black Spire talk, the tip yip. Oh, my screensaver turned on. Every time I'm doing a longer video. The tip yip is chicken. It's just like breaded chicken. But it was like, it didn't taste like, it tastes like chicken, but it was like really good. Really, really good. Like highly 10 out of 10 recommend. So I got, so you guys, I did get home my water bottle. I don't drink Sprite or without grenadine. I don't drink soda without Shirley Temple, and I don't drink Coke, so I didn't have to worry about the round bottle. But I wanted to bring home my Dasani. This was my Dasani I got at launch at the docking bay. What do I want to call it? Launch bay. It's docking bay, and that's, I would guess, Dasani and Arabesh, and it has. The information is all still in English, but it's in that, like, as I drop things, it's in the Black Spire Outpost font, and then it has something here that I need to translate from Arabesh. But yeah, I brought home my water bottle, and then I'll show you guys my shirt, and then I'll leave the last 2 things for last. I got, it's not a Black Spire Outpost shirt. This is actually a Galaxies Edge shirt. I got this at the Muppet store. It's where they're selling it. It's pass holder merch. It actually says, actually says annual pass holder. I wore this home too. It says Landing 2019, Star Wars, Galaxy's Edge. I'm going to guess it says BATUU and Arabesh. But this is Black Spire Outpost. And it says on the back, Walt Disney World. And I think it's slightly wearing already. Kind of sucks. So the last 2 things I have to show you are the things one I was planning to buy, and the other one I wasn't. They're not like big ticket purchases. They aren't like collectible things. They are literally the dolls from the trader. At the trader's area. That part is absolutely amazing. You feel like you're in another world. And they kept telling you like all the dolls in the toy maker were in the story of BATUU are handmade. So I got Ray to commemorate that I talked to her as soon as I entered the land, and she is in her Last Jedi outfit, which I usually call her a traitor when she's in this outfit, but, you know, and she's so cute. Look at that face. And she's got her little bun with the hair hanging down, which I think is a nice touch, and she's got her boots. And then the one I had my eye on since they announced them at Star Wars Celebration, Space Mom. I had to get Leia. I had to. As soon as I saw her at Star Wars Celebration, I wanted her. Her boots crack me up because they're that kind of stitch. I don't know. They just crack me up. And her hood can go down, and you can see her buns, but I like the hood up because it's like, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope. And they're soft, but it's not like a velvety fabric. It has like a texture to it, both of their outfits. But she was the one I wanted. And then after I saw there was a Ray, I was like, I have to get her. So that's it. That's my haul. Oh, and my hat. Oh, wait. I did forget one thing. Shoot. And it's a birthday present. So, but I'm still going to show it because I don't think she watches my videos. This is for my friend Sarah, and also I gave my mom one as well. This is the Black Spire Outpost keychain. This is BATUU. This is what I imported from Offworld for my friend Sarah, and the one side has the spires, and it says Black Spire Outpost. The other side says BATUU and Arabesh, and it has a falcon, and the best part is you can just go, yeah. My mom does this better than me. Wee! I don't know. I'm easily amused. But I got this from my friend Sarah for her birthday because I left on her birthday, and I did not go to her birthday party at the theater I work at, so I picked this up for her. I also picked up something else for her. I don't know where it went. Gotta find that. So yeah, that is completely everything I got in Galaxy's Edge and at Disney World. I was really good this trip because my mom put the fear of God in me that I was gonna run out of money. And I came home with a lot of extra money, so yeah. But I was on dining plan, so I didn't go hungry. I wasn't without food at all. I actually used my entire dining plan. I had breakfast before I left Disney World. I had Mickey waffles. They were delicious. But then I didn't eat until like 10 o'clock at night, which was bad. I blame the travel system. Anyway, that is it for me. I'll see you in my next haul video. Literally right after this, I'm doing my haul. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a magical day. My mouse isn't working. Ha! Bye, guys.